Episode 4, Built for More podcast with the one, the only Curtis. What up?
Thanks for having me again, Matt.
Yes, sir.
I got chat to come up with 75 different questions, and they're kind of segregated into like 7 different topics. So we're going to go back and forth, asking each other questions and kind of just striking up some conversation all about content creation, freedom, success, positive mindsets, habits, all the things that we're known for.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
I like it.
Matt, I'm going to start with you. So this is the 10-year you challenge. So where you are 10 years from now. So how old are you right now?
29.
Okay, so 10 years from now, you're 39 years old.
Yeah.
What is your morning routine like?
I think I'll always be a relatively early wake. Somebody who wakes up early. I feel like I could, man, you got the day so waking up early, um, 6:30. It's not crazy early, but I think maybe 6:30.
Yeah.
Waking up, are we talking just ideal? Like if I was just like, or am I doing realistic? Like, you know what I mean?
Wherever
Okay.
you want to take it, wherever you want to take it. Is this
All
this
right.
what you want it to be, or is this like
Yeah. Okay. What I want it to be and what we'll make happen. Wake up early. Um, eating something healthy, getting something good in my body, some good fuel, meditating half an hour in the morning, get my kind of mind right. Um, Waking up, being able to, have breakfast with Siobhan, not needing to actually go to work, not working a 9 to 5, being a full time, I want to say entrepreneur, full time
yeah,
entrepreneur. I picture having, you know, a custom little bungalow, maybe on a ranch somewhere, or just like a piece of property with, I picture some nice trees in the back, a nice big backyard, maybe off
yeah,
onto a lake,
yeah,
being able to get outside, have our coffee on our deck, looking outside. It's just maybe some animals. Siobhan loves animals. So I have like you know, um, a little hobby farm, but being able to wake up, coffee or food, meditate, spend some quality time with your partner. And I picture having, yeah, my own room, my own studio. Um, Whether it's, have a system, okay, you got to respond to maybe clients or respond to sponsors or respond to, have a nice set of things that I have to get done. Being able to brainstorm. I'd love to have maybe like a team going on so we can have just a good system of, okay, maybe what's the next video we got to record.
yeah, yeah.
But just living on our own terms. Siobhan can do whatever she wants. If she wants to bake all day, she can bake all day. She's somebody who probably wants to kind of stay busy, so she'll be doing something. We joke about having like going to farmers markets next summer, and because she just bakes the best food. So whether she does her stuff with it's like
Yeah.
baking or whatever, having YouTube 10 years, yeah, YouTube videos, um, yeah, listen, anything other than working a 9 to 5, man. Healthy, healthy too. Going to the gym, like maybe by then 210, 215, just solid, just like, and just doing what we want to do, but also including like helping people and just finding, yeah, happiness with helping people, but not electrician.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
not electrician, just living life.
No,
on
not
my
not
terms.
not waking up at 6:30 in the morning and thinking about all the fucking angle grinders you have to hear, like an hour from now.
Yeah, and just like also just that the mindset and the thoughts and the opinions and the level of energy, the frequency of energy that a lot of these, bless them. If you're watching, bless you. If you're in the trades, it's hard work.
Yeah,
But some of those people are rather negative, man, especially here
yeah,
in Alberta. And it's
yeah,
just like, just not be around that, right? Being able to surround yourself with who you want to surround yourself with.
yeah,
It's a big
totally.
answer for that question, but
Okay.
that's the gist. How about yourself? What 10 years from now? 10 years. How old are you now?
I'm 25.
All right.
And so I have a thing about I never look further than 5 years into the future.
I never looked 10 years. I never thought of that. Yeah.
So this one's a little different. Honestly, it's quite similar to yours, man. Waking up in like a peaceful environment, waking up because that's, when my body naturally wakes up, and not because, there's outside noise, or the upstairs person is shuffling around, or like something external has woken me. Waking up naturally and meditating, that would be freaking sweet, dude, to just like not not feel that I have to be somewhere like right away, to just have like 30 minutes to just like quiet my mind, and then yeah, go and eat some food, go work out, and then get my day going.
Yep.
Just peaceful. I'm a huge believer in like the first hour of your day is how the rest of your day goes. So just having everything going smoothly and peacefully, and like, yeah, having everything automated, so you already know what you're doing for the day ahead of time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much the exact opposite of right now, where like I'm woken up by everything external, and like I'm not getting proper sleeps, and then it puts me in a bad mood, and I'm fucking late for something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. I get it. I hear you on that one. We're working on it, right? That's what these conversations are. Even if it's just you and I talking, man, the fact that you and I are talking about these things and consistently talk to each other about it and remind each other and keep each other accountable for stuff, I
Totally.
think that is the best track we could be currently taking,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
really, like with what we have, these conversations I think are going to be one of the things that we look back on and like, heck, like even just trying to gain to 200 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I've never surpassed 185 ever in my entire life.
Yeah.
And I'm at 188, give or take 187. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's obviously
Yeah.
working.
Yeah. No kidding, eh?
Oh, okay. Before we run off to question two, I'm going to take the sweater off because it is Sherpa line and it is hot.
All right, no worries.
Not even a minute, 30 seconds.
Sparkle, you got it. Kitties. Artsy. One in, girly. Arts. Artsy. No? All right. Sparkle, you got to be quiet, though. No screaming. Okay, so do you want to go through each of these questions and we both answer them, or do you want to just kind of
I think go back and forth. I like
like,
back and forth.
but like, do you want to answer like one, and that question is completely yours, and then I answer the next one, that one's completely mine, or do you want to like both be answering one question like we just did?
I like hearing both people's
Yeah.
opinion
Okay.
on something.
Okay.
And then that way it's kind of, yeah. I think they're
Okay.
all good questions. And then if we both answer them, um,
Maybe we'll switch up who goes first. So if you answered number one first, I'll answer number two first, and then you answer number three
sure.
first. So number two, where are you living and why? Oh, where am I living in 10 years?
So is this all 10 years or is this, oh, it is all 10 years. Okay.
Yeah. So the first 10 questions are all 10 years from now.
Gotcha.
10 years from now, I'm living all over the place, man. I got a thing where I don't want like one specific place, because I'll get like super excited about the idea of like living in the Caribbean. That's always been my thing, right? Like living on a small island in the Caribbean where it's just peaceful. Like that's always been
That's
my
sick.
thing. It's always been my thing. The people are better, the weather's warm, just, like very stereotypical paradise. I love it. But then it's like like New York City would also be cool. Just surrounded by people and lots of things going on, and just like tons of life. And then my mind starts going all over, right? I'm like, well, European lifestyle, like Paris was super cool, but what about like the south of France by the Mediterranean? So I get like all these ideas. I'm like, man, like I don't want to be locked down to anywhere.
Mm.
I want like that was the entire idea behind like digital income and YouTube and all of this is so that like I don't have to be locked down, so that I can take my money with me wherever. So it'd be cool to
More of a
have
nomad. You like, do you feel like
uh
you're a bit of a nomad at heart?
yeah, like it's a balance. Like it'd be cool to have like a home base,
Yeah.
like own a little bit of property in BC and maybe like a little like bungalow in the Caribbean, and then just be able to have the money to go and rent out an apartment in New York City for,
Mm.
3 months or whatever. Um, yeah, that's my answer. How about
I like
you? 10 years from now?
10 years. Um, 10 years. I think we'll have a home base, right?
Yeah,
Probably 10 years. Yeah, like I think a family with between Siobhan and I, family is pretty important. I think that was something that I lacked a lot when I was in my
yeah,
20s. I've been
yeah,
away from family for a long time, and now Siobhan and I, will be married obviously by that time. So I think being
yeah,
around her family here in where we live is pretty important. But travel, like I've
yeah,
talked to her, what we go travel somewhere for 3 months, go live somewhere for 3 months, go live somewhere. I wanted I want to experience a bunch of different life. Like for some reason, I love the idea of like India, for example, like their food and the spices and their culture. I want to experience a bunch of different cultures. Um, I'd love to be able to be when I'm old, know that I tasted a bunch of different experiences.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I think having a home base, but also just on our own time, being able to work from our laptops and travel, but
yeah,
always kind of have that home base where we can come back to be with family and experience Christmases together and experience, just those little things that I think uh, do bring a different type of joy and happiness that, I think that in our life is important for us as to grow and yeah, for us personally. So
yeah.
home
Okay.
base and then traveling.
Yeah. Okay. So you're in your home base then, yeah?
Um, 10 years from now, possibly like I'm not stuck to like I'm not one to like this is our house and we're gonna be,
Yeah, yeah.
um man, 10 year like there's some I don't need a crazy nice house, but like maybe in the city, maybe we're in a home base in the city, but again, Edmonton's freaking -35 all the time,
Yeah, yeah.
you know? I think we've talked about maybe eventually, maybe BC. I don't know.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'd say don't have it completely locked down yet.
Yeah. That's fair, man. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
Number 3, what's one habit you fully mastered by then?
Um, Jesus. Hey,
Can we
aren't I?
switch this? Can we switch this to 5 years?
Yeah, let's do that.
Because I feel like it's more like I can
Yeah,
kinda see that path a
I
little bit
always
better.
do my manifesting in 5-year plans. 10 years is just too far from now.
Yeah, it is. Let's just kind of think of these as 5 years.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because I think 5 years is like the perfect amount where it's like you can see yourself in 5 years. It's not like too far in the distance, but like it's like 1 year isn't sometimes enough time to like make things happen. Like I think that's why I always do my manifesting in 5 years. Like I think
Mm,
5 years is just that sweet point.
yeah.
So one habit that I mastered in 5 years. Shit, I don't know.
I have one word,
Let's hear
consistency.
it.
I want to master consistency. It's been the one thing that has been my biggest detriment in my life is not
Yeah.
being consistent with stuff.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
answer. Not to
Yeah.
skip yours, but we're going back to you,
Yeah.
but I had
No,
to say
no.
it.
No, 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 no. That's good. It's good. Um, no, I could agree with that because that's that 1% improvements and compounding. That's like everything building in on itself. And like, yeah, it adds up like crazy. And I agree, it doesn't matter what it is you're going after, if it's putting on muscle or building a YouTube channel or making passive money, it's yeah, being consistent.
Yep.
So um yeah.
You can steal that if you want.
I think I'm going to until I think of something better.
Because it's
Okay.
like with that habit, man, if you master consistency,
Yeah.
I believe we could do anything. Because that, like, you could be just crappy and crappy, crappy at something, but if you're consistent with it,
Yeah.
you're gonna beat the guy who's really good and just never,
Yeah.
like, does it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, man.
Okay, well, I'm okay. I think I got my answer. It's talking to people and being comfortable enough to strike up a conversation with random strangers, and like just like being confident in myself that I can like hold a conversation because I feel like consistency for me, like 100%, I agree. It's probably like the most important thing. But I feel like I'm like decent at it. But like talking to people is something that I like could definitely use some practice in. And so like yes, like mastering that because like it's everything is like who you know and your connections, right? So to be able to like be good with people and be a good socializer, yeah, that would be freaking cool to just turn it into a habit. Like whenever you see somebody, you immediately like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like this is who I am. Like what can I help you with? So like just turning yeah, that into a habit.
Communication,
Communication. Yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
Like it's been growing like, 10 years ago, I was horrible at it, right? Like 15 years old, I was in just got into high school and like yeah, just super shy and awkward and anxious, and it's like taken like a ton of work to get even here, but I'm still not happy where I'm at. So yeah, 5 years from now mastering that'd be freaking dope, dude.
What's one thing that you can do to help you get there?
um
Like
be
one specific thing.
Yeah, that would be exposure, so that's being around people, right? So like um even in Chilliwack, like our town is split down the middle. Like at least that's the way I like to think of it. So you got Garrison side and then like traditional Chilliwack side. And so Garrison side is like full of people. There's tons of people everywhere. It's more of like a community. You go on the Vetter River Trail, for
Oh,
example, and there's thousands of people there, right? Where on this side, it's about like a 7-minute walk to the river, and I got the entire like dike to myself, which is very peaceful, but there's no people there, right? And so there's like no exposure to people. So I felt that if like I was on the other side of town and you're constantly around people, or in New York City or Paris, or just something where there's an abundance of people and you're always around them, like you get practice, right? Over and over and over and over again, you're getting better at it. But like not being around people, it's hard to practice getting better at being around people, right?
mm,
So environment environment would definitely be something that would help the situation.
that's
That's
doable.
doable. Yeah, that is doable. Yeah. So what's something you no longer stress about 5 years from now?
Money.
Money. Yeah.
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 Being,
Being
yeah,
yeah,
just not,
not
or
or
not, don't
not
have to think
not
about, because
think about
whenever you have
whenever
a regular job, obviously you can,
obviously
if
is
you're
if
smart
you're
enough with
smart
your money, but you
you
can
can
invest
invest
and
in
do all these good
all these
things.
good
But to
things.
have an abundance
Yeah.
of money where you like gotta still be smart with it, but
Yeah.
I can still just go we can go travel and we don't have to really worry about it. We don't really have to think about, "Oh, can we afford it this time?" Like, "Should we really be paying for this?"
Yeah.
Not million like, hey, millionaire, that'd be freaking sweet. That's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, I know.
Something you no longer stress about. Well, people say more money, more problems, but okay, actually, I've changed my that would be
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Here's I think I have a second answer to that.
Okay.
One thing that I stress all in itself, I do it to myself, but I wanna work I wanna figure out a way around it. I wanna figure a way through it. I stress all the time about not doing the things that I need to be doing.
Hmm.
So in 5 years from now, I would love to be living a life where I'm just doing the things that I know I need to be doing. Waking up
Okay.
early, doing the meditating, creating the
Yeah.
content, like
Yeah.
having a system in place where I'm just doing the things that I need to be doing because I struggle. It's one of my biggest, it's like it's a rabbit hole. I go back and forth because I'm like, I know I need to make a video and then I stress about it and then I don't do it and then I'm thinking about it and I
Mm.
constantly stress about not doing what I know I need to be doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, 5 years from now, I want to be on top of it. Um, I yeah, I think one of my I don't give any one specific thing the as an excuse. I take full
Yeah.
responsibility for my life,
Yeah.
but something that I've recently been diving more into and like because last year I was diagnosed with ADHD
Yeah.
and never really thought anything of it, but it makes perfect sense. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't concentrate on nothing. School was literally almost impossible for me.
Yeah.
And but I'm doing a lot more research now, listening to podcasts, listening to information that like it's an actual like disability. Like it's you have much lower levels of dopamine in your brain, which actually allows you when you have regular amounts of dopamine, you're able to concentrate on stuff. You're able to uh,
Yeah.
get stuff done and like you don't have this constant voice in your head. Like that's the battle that I fight. So
Yeah.
in order for me to no longer stress about I wish I was doing the things that I need to. I th- I know that a lot of it is my ADHD,
Yeah.
and I'm just taking the steps now to kind of get on top of it.
Okay.
And I think once I'm kind of on top of that, yeah, it'll be
So,
a lot
so
easier.
it's the same thing. How do you get there? How do you get to the point 5 years from now where you are doing exactly what it is you need to be doing? So, a YouTube video, for example, how do you set yourself up to be doing that consistently?
Yeah. So I know everybody has their different opinions on it, but I've been on it and off of it. I was on it during school, but I think I need to be medicated to a certain extent in regards to my
Okay.
ADHD.
Yeah.
In the past for school, when I first started, I wasn't. And then I was just like getting 55s. And with our schooling for electrical, you need at least a 70.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was getting 55s and 60s. And I was like maybe a little less than halfway through my schooling. And I was stressing. I was not doing well.
Yeah. Yeah.
My ADHD is genetic, and my mom most likely had it. My dad has it. My couple of my brothers. And so he was actually like, "Man, you should try my ADHD medication." And I tried
Okay.
it, and the first day, man, I don't know if I've told you this, but, like, I took it and I cried. I was crying, man, because for the first time in my entire life,
Yeah.
my brain kinda went quiet. I was able to focus in on my school. I was able to actually take in information. I was able to just do instead of thinking about, "Oh, I should probably do that, but if I do that, I go." I was able to just do.
Huh.
There was no hesitation.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
could just do the thing I needed to do,
Huh.
and I cried because I was like, "Man, I'm not dumb." I
Yeah.
just there's a chemical imbalance with people with ADHD. There's a literal chemical imbalance in the brain
Yeah.
of lower dopamine levels,
Yeah.
and that causes you to dopamine is highly connected with concentration and,
Yeah.
um, attention spans and that kind of stuff. So now that we moved provinces, I just found a new doctor. In the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be going there. Um, kind of getting on top of that. You can't just rely solely on medication. There's steps you need to take. That's just one tool. You need to work your other tools, working out,
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah.
good for my brain. Like it kind of just calms me down. Um, so it's 5 years from now. I don't want to be stressing about that hesitation because I will be on top of that because the times where there was a stretch where like 4 months I was actually on the medication before I moved, and anxiety was down, my attention. I actually enjoyed going to work. Like I enjoyed doing my work. I found it interesting, even if it's not
Yeah.
what I wanted to do. I had
Yeah.
interest in my work.
Yeah.
I didn't overthink stuff. I was consistent. I was making one YouTube video a week. I was
Yeah.
doing reviews every day, thumbnails. Like I was consistent, man. And I
Huh.
loved it. And I was happy. I was just doing the thing that I need to be doing. And then because we moved and then I ran out. And then yeah, you kind of just fall off that little train. And then it's hard. Like it's hard to it's an interesting thing, like learning more about ADHD. Like it's a pretty interesting thing, man.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's my
Wow.
answer.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to stress about whether I'm gonna I can or not do the things that I need to be doing.
Yeah.
Because I beat myself up about that, man, every single day. Because
Yeah.
I know what I need to be doing, but it's like
Yeah.
my brain like hits a wall, and I just can't get into the thing. Like whenever you've heard of flow states,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
whenever you're just like engaged in the thing that you really like, and you can just lose yourself in it.
Yeah. Totally.
A lot of people with ADHD, like, you just can't, in daily life, unfortunately, you have to do stuff that you don't like doing. That's just the reality of life. It is what it
Sure.
is. But a lot
Sure.
of people without ADHD, they can still
Mm.
concentrate and just do the thing because they know they need to do it
Yeah.
because they have enough dopamine levels in their brain to just
Yeah.
concentrate and do the thing. With ADHD, it's like you just don't have that. So those things are just like it feels like a hurdle and a half, man.
Mm.
And it's
And it's
yeah, it's
yeah.
interesting.
It's
But we're
interesting. But
working
we're
on it.
working
And
on
I'm
it. I'm
grateful.
grateful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I, I am
I am
absolutely on the path of figuring all this stuff out. So
Yeah, yeah. One like it sounds like a lot more people are coming out, with ADHD or other things too, right? Like, whatever their labels are. But like I think that makes you super relatable because I bet you there's other people out there who are feeling the same way. They're like, like I want to be improving my life, or maybe even like I want to be doing YouTube, but I feel like I'm literally being stopped by myself, and I don't know, that makes you a bit of a shining light, like I'm always like blown away just by how much you've achieved and accomplished with like your online businesses. And I'm always like, man, like if Matt can do it, I can do it. Like if this dude can do it, so can I, right?
yeah,
That's yeah, it's a huge boost of inspiration,
yeah,
man. It's
it's
super cool.
yeah, it's interesting that, like you say that because it's like that. Like I had a streak of like in my past 10 years, like yeah, I had all these things, right? But again,
Yeah,
because of my ADHD, I tried so many different things and I never
yeah,
stuck to one.
yeah,
I never like yeah, I never stuck with one thing long enough to really see it shine.
yeah,
And that's been a blessing and I don't want to call it a curse. Like it's a
yeah, yeah,
blessing and
yeah,
it's a hurdle, a blessing
yeah,
and a hurdle.
yeah.
And so
Mm.
100% we can absolutely do what we want to do, man. Um, everybody's slightly different. Everybody's brain's a little different. So everybody has maybe slightly different systems and stuff. But it's, yeah, it's weird. I look back, it's like, man, that's crazy. Like I'm trying to get something going on right now, but it's like, you know, yeah, yeah. I battle myself every day, man. Every
So
day.
going try I won't try to go like too off topic or whatever, but like
Well, we can talk
last
whatever
night
we want, man.
last night you texted being like, like I'm not 100% sure which direction I want to take like
Yeah.
your YouTube channel in. And so my one idea that I've had for like months now, and I can't remember if I've expressed it, but like when I met you and you had like an online business up and going, like I was blown away. I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit, like somebody's actually doing it. And then the more I got to know you and learn about you, it turns out that you've had like 20 of them in the past. And like a ton of them have been like successful and like have brought in you in money. I'm like, that is crazy. And then you started opening up about like how like, yeah, you haven't been consistent and how you like jumping around them. So my idea for like months now has been like, dude, you should base your YouTube channel around like opening up businesses and starting businesses and launching businesses because like that I think is the hardest thing for most people is like from like getting that first dollar or starting a company or making it profitable. But like you seem to have this like innate talent from like creating shit out of thin air. And like if you don't like sticking with things, because like your brain's always like, you know, like what's the next thing? Well, use that to your advantage instead of
Interesting.
sticking with one company and one idea for the rest of your life. Why not base your shit around like you know, like a literal YouTube series could be like, you know, I have 2 months to get this company off the ground, and then people can comment what kind of company they would like to see you do. You know,
That's
like a
that's
like
interesting.
a pod company, like a print on demand, and then so like
I've
you
done
go
that.
through
Yeah.
the full process of like how you would start one, and you would get it to your dollar because that way you can always be switching up what it is you're going after. You know, then you can try like your AI, and you can try your mystery box. You know, like I think that gives you like room to like be creative and stimulated constantly trying new things, but you would still have like a home base where you're always putting these videos onto one channel,
Mm.
right? So you kind of get like the best of both worlds. I always thought that that would be freaking cool for you.
That is interesting.
Right? Because like in the time I've known you, you've probably like spouted like, I don't know, four ideas, six ideas
Mhm.
at me with like directions you were gonna go. And like they were all freaking great. They all made perfect sense, you know? I think that'd be super dope because I think most people struggle with that. Like how do I start a YouTube channel? How do I get accepted into the Amazon influencer program? How do I, you know, start a business with in anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
guess I just have, imposter syndrome because 'cause I'm like, "Okay, well, I didn't I don't have that great of a result." If I yeah, it's yeah, it's interesting. And then that's me beating up myself, but some people don't have that, like, that blockage, and I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." Like,
Yeah.
I wish I just, like I didn't beat myself up and I didn't, like I talk myself out of most things, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, maybe yeah, I gotta figure out a way to use that to my advantage.
Yeah, dude.
I think you're right.
It's an idea. An idea.
Document trying different ideas and trying to just make your first dollar or something.
Yeah. Yeah, just like a whole series about like, you know, like starting it as an idea to scaling it to the point where it's like it's profitable. And then like
Mm.
once you have it up and running, like literally throw it out. You're done with it. You're bored with it. Start something new.
Give it to a subscriber.
Yeah, sell it to a subscriber.
The whole business plan. Interesting.
Interesting.
All right. How about you? Number 4.
Something that I don't stress about in 5 years. Um, that I'm pissing away my life. That I'm just another cog in the machine, just another wage slave. You know, like I've never seen myself as part of the system and as one of those people that's always been something where I've always separated myself from the group, whether good or bad. But yeah, just that like the life that I know I I want and I know that's coming and that I'm working towards and that I'm building, that I get to be living that. And like while I'm still young too, like, you know, like that's always been super important. But like I want to be running my own business. I want money coming in. I don't want to have to worry about money. I don't like I want enough money to never have to think about money ever again. You know, like I'm not like a money hungry crazy guy. I just want enough where I can forget that the concept even exists.
Yep.
You know, so I can do other things in my life. So, yeah, to not feel like my life is just going down the drain, you know? Like I've been very productive in my life and I've done some pretty cool things and I'm excited for where it's all heading, but still and I think you and I have talked about that too. It's like how do you be happy where you are today, you know, when you're building a beautiful life for tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like that one can definitely keep me up at night. It's like, man, like what am I doing? You know?
Mm.
But like I use a lot of that as fuel too, you know, like a lot of that like anxiety or depression or whatever, like a lot of that has helped me like do some pretty crazy things where, you know, maybe somebody wouldn't quit their stable job. It's like it's stable income and you need all that. But like there I am, 3 a.m. talking to the universe and wondering what's gonna happen to my soul afterwards and if I'm gonna move on with peace. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Like I don't care. I'm doing what I want to in my life because at the end of the day, we're all going to die anyway. So what's the point, right? So no longer stressing that I'm wasting it all.
And is that found through the pursuit of doing what you want to be doing and enjoying that pursuit?
Yeah, I mean, I find that I'm the calmest and like most aligned and in tuned and like peace in my soul and all that good stuff. I find I'm the most okay when I'm doing what I need to be doing to be getting where I want to be going, right? So like every day, you know, I'm reading my books, I'm working out, I'm making my money, I'm learning about, you know, stocks or portfolios or YouTube or business or mental growth. So like I'm always doing those things and when I'm doing those things I feel okay. Like I feel happy. I feel like I'm actually going somewhere and doing something. And so yesterday was the first day in probably like fucking months that I didn't like already have something scheduled ahead of time. Cause normally, you know, on my calendar, I'll say like, you know, I got to edit today so that I can have the video ready by tomorrow. And on this day, we're doing our money. And on this day, I got to finish this book. So I like kind of like have shit set up. And so it was on Friday. I finished editing my video and I had it, you know, I had it all scheduled and published and ready to go, like way ahead of time. And I'm looking at like the next day, like, what do I got to do? And there's nothing. And like, I literally didn't know what to do with the day. And so like yesterday, I ended up reading like 50 pages of my book. And then I just like sat on my couch for like 10 hours because like I literally didn't know what to do. Like if I'm not working out or like reading or improving or making videos, like I literally don't know what to do with myself. And that
Mm.
was that was like that was so interesting. Of course, if it's like summer, I'd be like, fuck yeah, lake day, like, you know, go get the boys together, go drink, like whatever. But like I don't know. When it's the middle of November and it's like raining and dark, just sat there in my thoughts and it was horrible.
But maybe that's needed.
No, yeah, I know.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. I feel like I've had so many of those days. I'm just so past it. So but
Maybe you
like
gotta give yourself grace.
I think that also comes down to like money. Like fuck, dude, if I had I guess we always say that. If I had a little bit more money, but like you know, I'd be going off and playing paintball or I'd be going, you know, somewhere and going like snowboarding or I'd be traveling the world. But like you're just kind of in that awkward stage of like you have time but you don't have money.
Yep.
So I love building my shed. Literally can't not do it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, and then having all that stuff scheduled out, like, that's just yeah, that's impressive in itself. I don't really have that going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
What
Alright,
ex-
next one.
yeah.
Um,
Okay, am I asking you this one or are you asking
yeah, I
me?
think so.
I'm asking you, okay, what business or projects are you running in 5 years?
YouTube is gonna be the core of my businesses, I think, or business,
Yeah,
because so many things can stem from YouTube. The connections, affiliate marketing, having your own product,
yeah,
selling guides, selling information, uh, YouTube AdSense. Um, so I would have my YouTube channel, 100,000 subscribers.
yeah,
Um, projects, projects. I love like something I've always gone back and I just love doing is like Shopify and like uh selling stuff.
yeah,
I just love selling stuff. I
yeah,
love having a product that people can come to my website, they put
yeah,
in their information, their credit card, they pay for something, and it gets shipped to their house. I
yeah,
just
yeah,
find that so friggin' cool. And it's like when I was doing that consistently, man, it was one of the trippiest feelings ever.
yeah,
Like, it's one of the coolest feelings ever. And I've done it several times over and over again, but nothing has like lasted.
yeah, yeah,
Well, whether it's like a brand, I'm not interested in selling clothing or not. Like I say that now, but I don't really have an interest in that. I want to, yeah, probably have an e-commerce website that gets consistent traffic, my YouTube channel. Um, yeah, I would say YouTube channel and a website. Like I have a website right now, but I don't do anything with it. It's called
yeah.
leapit.ai. I don't know if I've told you about it.
No,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's kind of a
I
good
don't know.
name, Leap It. Let's just Leap It. Leapit.ai. And I don't know what I'm like. I have it built out right now. It's selling. It has like a digital product on there.
Yeah,
But I tried running some Facebook ads to it, and I never got like an actual sale on it. But yeah, YouTube and an e-commerce website that is making me money.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
You? What's a business or project?
Manifest and create, go. Simple as
Done.
that.
Okay,
Done.
like it. What's your income level and how does it feel?
Ooh, um, 5 years from now, um, $8,000 a month, all coming in through multiple streams of semi or passive income. So through like dividends and stocks and all that shit, and then through sales, through merch or whatever, and then through like YouTube and Manifest and Create Co. So kind of having some that are like completely passive, some that are semi-passive where you need to like put like a little bit of work into it, and then like Manifest and Create Co being the one that I like actually spend my time on. Um, but the idea that if any of them went down, like I'd still be okay, you
Mm,
know? So it's kind of like doing like the day job, right? It's like, okay, like I can like I'm still making, you know, couple couple $100 every month from little side gigs or, you know, like whatever dividends or something. But like if I lost my electrical, like I'd be wiped off the board, right? So 5 years from now, having money coming in from like different streams so that if any one of them got hit, like I'd still be okay. And I think $8,000 a month would be cool. Cause I mean, obviously more would be better. Why not? But I feel like 8 grand kind of gets you to the point where like you can be paying off a mortgage or like paying for a really nice rental place, still have money to be like investing in your future and like actually like growing your nest egg or your money tree so that that's still being fed a healthy amount and then still having money left over to like go and live and actually do shit, you know, go traveling and like, yeah, not have to like, shit, do I have the money for this? You know? And I think anything past 8,000 is just like, you're just that's just luxury, you know? Like bringing in like 20 grand a month, 50 grand a month, like that's just insane and doable.
Doable.
Doable. Yeah.
I like it.
And it feels fucking great. Fucking great. Feels
Yeah.
freeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You?
I got one number. $50,000 a month. Yeah. And I honestly, and I think your 8,000 is lowballing.
Yeah. I
Steve
thought
Harvey,
I
Steve
thought
Harvey says, think of a number that you want per month and 10x it. He says, it's none of your business how you're going to get there.
Hmm.
It's none of your business. He's like, but the universe, God, whatever you think, he's like, he said 10x it. Ask big, dream big, ask big. Why 8? Go bigger. It's just maybe in your perception, you know,
Yeah.
50's wild. Like, bro,
Yeah.
guys teach on YouTube every day, like just selling digital products. He's like, if you absolutely nail down what he talks about and actually follow, you know, everybody says it, but he's like, there's absolutely no reason why you can't at least get to $20,000 a month in 6 months.
Huh.
If you follow his like information on just selling digital products and selling information. So 5 years, yeah, 50 grand a month, if not more.
Crazy.
I think it's doable.
Crazy.
I almost like, I say it so much and like, I try and dream so big that it's just like, those numbers just don't seem crazy to me.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know
Yeah.
what you mean. I know what you mean. Um, well, I got time after 5 years from now, so I think we'll start with 8 and
Sounds
maybe
good.
year 6 will explode. Okay. Who's in your inner circle 10 years from now? 5 years from now? Who's in your inner circle 5 years from now?
Other creators, other business people,
Yeah.
other entrepreneurs, yeah, possibly people that I've looked up to, that I watch on YouTube. Yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah. Um, Mine would be this weird guy named Matt and my cats. And yeah, I mean, honestly, my answer is the same, man. Creators and positive people, some business people, and like the people of Manifest and Create Code, the people that I've like somehow convinced to join this little group where we all just have talks like this. You know, we
Yeah.
just spew positivity and like why should 50 grand a month be crazy? You know, like just
And I'm going to stop you there. I don't think you're going to have to convince anybody of anything. People are going to want to be a part of your manifest and create. You're not going to have to, you don't want to convince people.
yeah,
It's too much energy trying to convince people of stuff. You're going to share you,
yeah.
and people are going to come to you. So you're not even going to have to convince anybody of anything.
Huh. Yeah.
Build it and they will come.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, next one.
What big problem you have today is completely irrelevant then?
Ooh. Bedroom door.
You want a bedroom door?
I want a bedroom door.
There we go. That's awesome. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm grateful. I gotta say, I don't feel like I have any big problems. Thankfully, gratefully.
Yeah.
Let me sit on this one. What big problem you have today is completely irrelevant then? Inconsistency.
Yeah.
That's gonna come up a lot, but
Yeah. That's good, man. You kind of you know where you got to hit.
yeah. Oh, I like this one. What's one luxury or convenience you have daily in 5 years?
A dishwasher. It's so crazy because like we take these things for granted. You know, there's just like a bedroom door, you know, or rooms or a dishwasher. And like the house I was in previous before that, we had all of those things, and then they kind of like all the appliances, like slowly one by one broke. And so we lived without a dishwasher when I was renting out my place, and we had like 6 people living in there, plus all the animals. So like it was packed, and we'd all share like one shower and one fridge. Anyways, the dishwasher had been broken for like 2 or 3 years or something. And then we finally like got a new one and put it in and it worked. And it was freaking so dope. It was like, oh my God, we never have to like waste our time washing dishes again. And then we moved out like 2 months later and we haven't had a dishwasher again for like 3 years.
Yeah.
A fucking dishwasher because like it saves so much time. You
Mm.
know, like washing dishes, it's like it's a waste of your time. You're not bettering yourself. You're not getting yourself any closer to your goals. You're not improving yourself. You know, it's just you're just wasting time. And so like now my tactic is I buy compostable plates so I can just throw them out when I'm done.
Mm.
Because yeah, that's just I value my time. So 5 years from now, what's convenient or luxurious in your life?
I'm gonna just go with the luxury here.
Okay, all right, yeah,
An Audi R8 V10.
2012, right?
I say 2025, but in 5 years, that's gonna might be a little bit dated. So
Yeah,
if money were no,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, whether it's a newer one, I'll probably get like at least 2 years old because I don't want to pay for that off the lot depreciation. But it's just been a goal of mine since the first Iron Man came out, man.
yeah, yeah,
Like it's I don't care what anybody I could drive it by myself with
yeah,
nobody seeing me. I couldn't care less. But
yeah,
it's just and when I get it, I might feel nothing.
yeah,
It might not make me feel any better.
yeah,
I'm completely okay with that.
yeah.
But it's just been a goal. Driving an Audi R8 with a loud exhaust and just fucking ripping, knowing that I fucking battled. I worked hard. I never
Yeah, yeah,
quit.
yeah,
I, yeah. Oh man. Yep.
yeah. It's
It's
your
gonna be like
trophy.
electric blue. It's gonna be kind of like this shirt or like this back. It's
Yeah,
got
okay.
black rims.
Yeah,
You have matching blue calipers,
yeah.
and it's gonna roar, man.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, it's out there waiting for you,
Yep.
you know?
The universe hasn't caught up yet.
That's right. That's right. Okay, what's the first thing? Oh, this one's good.
Oh,
I skimmed through these last night and I saw this one. I'm like, oh shit.
this
What's
one's good.
what's the first thing
Oh,
5 year you would tell you today?
is it me or you?
I
You
don't
go.
I go? Okay. To enjoy it. To enjoy to enjoy today. I think that's one of the things like I don't know if you can relate this too, but always like trying to build for tomorrow and make yourself better and set yourself up for the future and always like sacrificing now for a better tomorrow and all that. You're always like living in the future, you know, and that's something that Anita's really shown me is like you gotta live for today too. You know, and I've had it in my mind for so long that like once I hit this point of like, you know, enough money where I never have to think about money again, that at that point, you know, I can finally start my life and I can just do whatever it is I want to do in my life. And that's why I've always been like going so hard at it because I want it young because I want to like live the most of my life. But like it's all a balance, right? And so like yeah, I think people who are always striving or always like living in the future, but to like, there's beauty in today as well, to smell the roses and to have fun and to, appreciate what you have now because it might not be there a few years from now. So I think that would be the first thing because like I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm hungry enough and I have the work ethic and I'm gonna figure it out. So like to just like calm the fuck down a little bit
Mm,
and just like be happy and soak it up. Yeah.
I love it. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I can agree with that. Literally, I would take that as my answer, but I'll
Yeah.
change it just to have a different answer.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the same answer as I've said before. Matthew, 5 years from now, get consistent. Get consistent. Do it.
Yeah.
Quit being a little bitch. Just fucking get consistent. Get consistent with the gym. Get
Yeah.
the consistent with meditation. Get consistent with doing the hard things. Get consistent with making videos.
Yeah.
Get consistent.
Yeah.
Get consistent. Because I think get consistent with being happy with where you are. Get consistent with being with gratitude.
Yeah.
Get consistent with showing appreciation, love, kindness.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. I have
Get con-
in my bookmark in my book is it says right on it, it says happiness is a way of travel, not a destination. And I think it's so true, right? Because like we hold ourselves, well, when I finally have this, when I finally have that, like then I'll
Can you
be
repeat
happy.
that? Can you repeat it?
Happiness is a way of travel,
Mm.
not a destination. Because we always have these goals and we'll finally be happy when we have these goals, when we finally achieve it. And then you get those things and your happiness dwindles and you fade out. So you make another goal. And then you get into this loop. So now you're training your mind and your mind's on this like, you're always endlessly searching for happiness. And like businesses tap into that, right? That's like our consumeristic society. Well, you get this thing, you'll be happy. You're no longer happy. So now you got to buy another thing. But to just like find a way to go about life, like while you're striving for those goals and
You
while
know,
you're in the shit
you know,
pit
you know what I think the answer to those troubles that we have,
what's that?
like I think we know the answer is meditation.
Yeah.
I think it's true, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I think
I
all of that,
agree.
us always thinking about the future, us always we're gonna be 2 weeks from now, 5 years from now.
Yeah.
I remember when I would be meditating consistently, man. Those are some of the times I look back on. I was happy at work. I was, I'm not miserable at work, but like when I was
Yeah.
consistent with meditation, man, I was on
Yeah.
a different frequency and I could enjoy the journey a whole lot
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yep.